Mythbusters Demolition Derby. And Adam and Jamie have more than compacted their compact. But where did all this start?
It all started with a myth about two semi-tractor trailers that hit each other on the freeway with such force that they fused together and crunched a car between them that couldn't be found for several days. We tried the experiment full scale a few years ago and didn't quite get it right. We were able to try it again this episode and got it mostly right. We still didn't get a car between them and we didn't get them fused together. So we ramped up the speed close to the speed of sound. And while we didn't get a pancake car, we did not get the fused metal. So we come back to New Mexico Tech and they're going to show us what fusing metal is all about.
It looks perfect.
We were unable to fuse metal with our head-on collisions, but apparently there is a process by which one can bond metals using an impact, and it's called explosive welding. Unlike the testing we were doing earlier, which is pretty much chaos, explosive welding is a precision process. We're going to take this plate, put it on top of the other at a specific distance, apply explosives in a very precise way, and that'll get the job done.
So essentially, they'll be using 500 pounds of high explosive to literally push the steel plates into each other. And safely hunkered in the bunker, it's time to weld by numbers. And those numbers are
3, 2, 1.
Wow. That was a thud. It was bigger than I expected from, that innocuous box of white powder that we set up down there.
From that innocuous box of white powder to one of the coolest shots we've ever seen on Mythbusters.
There's the shockwave. I never get tired of seeing that. Look, look, look. You can even see the shadow of the shockwave there on the ground.
Looks like there's a lot of stuff that's kind of spraying out all around the ground at the same time it's shooting up. It's going to be like a potato chip, I think.
You're right, it is a little potato chippy.
I couldn't very well imagine it'd stay straight like it was to start.
Oh, yeah. If you take a look at the side here, it's quite clear that the total thickness is less than the combined thickness of the two sheets when we started.
Yeah, it looks like it's like clay.
Just to give you an idea about how much force was involved in that explosion, I'm standing at ground zero where that explosion occurred. It's about a 3-foot deep crater. And interesting note, this is very similar to the crater that Jamie created when he first came to Earth.
Well, that there was one heck of a lot of destruction and mayhem we created in pursuit of this myth.
I'll say.
Well, where does that leave us?
Well, we've proved that it is possible to pancake a compact car.
Although you'd have to go close to the speed of sound to do it.
And we've proven that you can fuse two pieces of steel together.
You need about 500 pounds of high explosive to do that.
And since none of those things happen on any highway or freeway I've ever driven on, I think we have to call this one...
Busted.
Yeah, busted. Again, busted.